All right, hey y'all, welcome back to another day of our bidding basics for government contracting. I'm excited what we're going to talk about here today, or I guess what I'm going to share with you here today. It's about forecasting, and I'm not talking about the weather. All right, so let's dive in. So here's what I want you to know. Once you get your hand on a forecast, it's a gold mine of information. A gold mine of information. All right. Now, in order to get the forecast and in order for it to be that gold mine of information that you need to know a couple things. You need to know what you're going to offer, and you need to know who's your customer, because the forecast is put out by the agency. So you need to know what agency is buying your product or service, okay? Once you know those two things, your offer and who's your customer, you can now look at the forecast and see what projects they have coming down the pipeline, hence forecast, okay? I like to get the forecast every year. They come out October, November, because we know October 1 is the beginning of the fiscal year for the government. So once their forecast is out, you're able to pull it and look at it. Here's the thing. On the forecast, they give you a wealth of information. They tell you the type of projects they forecast coming out over the next 12 months. They'll tell you approximately when. So like they may tell you quarter 1, quarter 2, or they may tell you a particular month. So they kind of give you a date range of when it'll come out. If they know estimated dollar values, they'll put that in as well. If they know where it will be performed or delivered, they'll tell you that. So that is a lot of information. Can we agree that's a gold mine of information? Yes. Also, they'll tell you maybe the contracting officer, purchasing agent, whoever that person is that's over that contract, that when it comes out, they'll give you their contact information. They may tell you their name, their location, address-wise, their email address, and even their phone number. So can you see how the forecast is a gold mine of information? You just need to know what to do with it. Now, again, if you don't know your customer, you can't find the forecast, right? Now, what do you do when you have the forecast in your hand? Let me know down in the comments before I share that. Have you actually looked at a forecast for your customer? Let me know down in the comments, yes or no, no or yes. Have you looked at the forecast for your customer? Let me know. I'm curious. We want to know. All right, so now you have the forecast. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? And I don't care if you're looking from a prime perspective or a subcontracting perspective. What will you do with the information before you? Remember, I told you within the forecast, a lot of times they will tell you dollar values of the project, which means you can kind of adjust what the size of the project is. So if you're looking at opportunities and you're like, oh my gosh, all of this stuff is too big, I can't do any of this by myself, then some light bulbs should come on and tell you, okay, let's look at the approach and how will I handle this? So if you can't do it on your own, you know it's beyond your current resources, what can you do and what do you need to do? I would look at it and say, okay, here's an opportunity. I don't have the resources to do it myself, or maybe I don't even have the experience to do it myself, talking past performance. Let me find another company that I could either one, partner with, or two, that I could be a subcontractor up underneath them as the prime. Now, if I'm definitely looking for the partner approach, meaning a teaming arrangement to do this, I want to do that as quickly as possible, like start building that relationship before that opportunity comes out for bid, because I like to have the warm and fuzzy before I go into a deal like that with another company. I need to know I can depend on them and they're on the up and up. You know, our values of delivering on opportunities is the same. I just need to make sure it's going to be a good relationship. And so I don't ever, me personally, like to, here's an opportunity. Okay, it's due in next month. Let me find another company to team with, and I don't know them. That's just my personal preference. You know, it's your business. You run it how you want. But if you're looking at the forecast when they first come out and you see an opportunity that's not due until March, May, or something like that, now you have time to find other companies that you can possibly partner on the opportunity with and start building relationships. And let me just tell you something. If you know that your approach is going to be either you're going to be a sub up under a prime, or you're going to look for other companies to team with, then you should always be cultivating those type of relationships. You should always be building those type of relationships so that you have them when you need them. Don't wait until the opportunity is before you, and then it's like, okay, let me go find somebody. Because let me tell you something. Here's what I told you guys when I was doing the Get Government Contracts workshop a couple weeks ago. Your lack of preparation is not my emergency. So just like I just said, and believe that other companies are going to feel the same way. You can't wait until the last minute and then expect them to like hurry up and do something. Hurry up and look at this, or hurry up and, you know, help submit the bid. Your lack of preparation is not their emergency. So make sure you do whatever groundwork you need to do beforehand. And if you can get your hands on the forecast, it will allow you to start putting some things in place, whether you can build them up on your own or whether you need to seek outside resources, okay? So again, don't forget to comment below and just let us know where you're at in the process. Have you looked at a forecast before? Yes or no? No or yes? Definitely let us know, or let me know, I should say, you know, if there's a topic you'd like for me to cover on bidding contracts, bidding basics, put it down in the comments as well. And I'll definitely be checking those out to see what we can add while we're doing this series on bidding basics for government contractors. All right. So remember, you're just one contract away. Bye for now.